What's up, Libra? This is going to be a love reading for the first half of June. This is for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal readings. The info is in the description box of the video. If you can't get a hold of me, I have put a link to Mystic Sense in the description box as well, which is a great company that offers you access to lots of brilliant psychics and readers located all over the world at any given time. If you go through the link I've provided, they're going to give you your first 5 minutes reading free. And if you'd like to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Libra, I'm going to do person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the first half of June. For those of you that are new, the reason I say potential is that I marry in the law of assumption into my readings, which essentially means that this is a reading based on one timeline, one set of circumstances, version of you, version of specific person that you have selected out of infinite that exist right now at once. Creation is finished, all possibilities exist, and nothing is impossible. You are limitless. You can have anything you want. Your desires are meant for you. So if anything is showing up that's unfavorable, it's a reflection of your current state of consciousness. If you want to know more, please do go look into the law of assumption. I've also posted some info about it, but there's plenty of great coaches online that will help you to shift your 3D reality by selecting new version of you and said specific person. And there's lots of techniques, etc. So go and look into it, please. So the person on Libra's mind, King of Pentacles, Chariot card. Some of you, this is a situation involving distance, travel, and the King of Pentacles, at least wanting to move forward in a direction that feels more stable. I just saw Ten of Swords after perhaps there's been some pain or some painful cycles between you and this person. Let's have a look. Libra. Okay, the Moon card is in the reverse, the Page of Pentacles is in the upright, the Two of Wands is in the upright. There's a bit of this crossroads energy, Libra. The Moon card in the reverse, something has come to light, or there has been a lot of fears or anxieties, or potentially things that were blocking the situation are now sort of being potentially resolved. Like there's opportunity here with the Page of Pentacles to move maybe in a new direction, but it's also a Two of Wands. It's a bit like indecision. Maybe they feel that way about you, Libra. Maybe they feel that way. I'll get more on it. The Moon card, so shadow stuff. So there could be some stuff that's been triggered in this situation. I did see that Ten of Swords, so pain, painful cycles, Seven of Wands. There's persistence, Libra, but also potentially there's been guardedness or standoffishness. I mean, we've got the Magician card in the reverse, so it seems to be that there's been some unfulfilled potential. The Moon card in the reverse, sometimes for me, it's like if it's fears, and Magician card in the reverse, this is like maybe paranoia, because Magician card in the reverse can be manipulation, Moon card in the reverse can be, you know, like secrets maybe coming to light. I don't know. Sorry, I am jumping around, but there's defensiveness. Now that could just be a fear that that's what's going on. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's what's going on. And I read this person's side of the street, guys, just for context, like where's their head at. Now they're not I'm saying this in every, I'm a broken record. I have to say this in every video because this is how I'm reading. This person is not a robot. They have their own thoughts, actions, feelings, challenges, circumstances, okay? But they are still you pushed out, Libra, okay? So they're the version of the person that you have selected out of the infinite available, which is why circumstances don't matter and you can have any version of a connection that you like and any version of a person. They're your mirror. They're you pushed out. Now, if there's anything unfavorable, this is just for context. They're still going to think and feel in a certain way, but you can have them conform. The mirror must conform according to what you assume and believe about them, about you, and that's coming down to your state of consciousness, okay? It will make sense when you look into the law. Two of Wands, Ten of Swords, which I saw when I was shuffling, guys, and channeling. So there's been pain between the two of you. There could be feelings of betrayal, or this person has a fear of betrayal, and that is what's being projected or has been projected into this situation. And the Four of Swords is in the reverse. So you could have taken a break or a rest from this person. There seems to be opportunity here to move in a new direction. It's a bit undecided. They want to come out of rest, or maybe that's what's happening now in June. There's been some processing energy around, I guess, the moon card in the reverse, things that have kind of become evident that were hidden. Now that could be around just fears and limiting beliefs, and the Magician card in the reverse also could be the unfulfilled potential in this situation. This person could have also, there's old pain, right, that needs to be released. Maybe not in connection to you, Libra, because the Two of Wands can also be, okay, there's the old and then there's the new, like taking a new approach, taking a new direction, or leaving the past behind. King of Swords, how do they feel about you, Libra? I mean, you could be dealing with another air sign, or this is someone that's very much in their head, or they feel like you can come across, no offense, Libra, maybe you come across as a bit detached, whether that's founded or unfounded, guys, but there's something that might have triggered a lot of fear in this person. Yeah, but the King of Swords, I mean, this is also about truth and honesty. So something about things coming to light, or revelations, and then wanting to be truthful and honest about the way forward. So maybe there's a conversation that needs to be had as well. Yeah, conversation, guys. So you know that the tarot is very real, guys, very accurate. My channeling's very accurate, and the cards will confirm what I'm saying. However, all changeable. Circumstances don't matter, but this is where you're at. There's a conversation, communication. For some of you, this is about travel and distance, Eight of Wands, and then there's a Knight of Cups, romance, Chariot card, moving things in a more positive direction. If you are at a distance, this might be about taking a trip, traveling to one another, but otherwise this is about, like, you know, romance, and even apologies if there's been some pain between the two of you, okay? So I like that. Wheel of Fortune, positive shift, positive movement forward. This person also feels maybe something's very fated or destined between the two of you. The Wheel of Fortune. What's this Ten of Swords all about? Nine of Swords. Anxieties. Libra, do I think there's been real betrayal here? No. Do I think maybe that this is coming down to old wounds and buried subconscious stuff that might have been projected in this situation? Yes. Nine of Swords has been stress and anxiety. This person is releasing that stress. Maybe there's just trust issues. It's paranoia is what I'm saying. Could be what's going on, and that could be due to past stuff, right? Because I'm not really getting anything that's founded. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Okay, and Knight of Swords. There has been some kind of harsh or erratic energy between the two of you. I think it's trust issues. Do I think there's been cheating or lying between the two of you? No. Do I think there's paranoia about that? Yes. I will get more cards on it, right? Like the oracle cards to give us context. Now that could be between you, Libra. I'll get your side of the street. It's got to do with limiting beliefs. Eight of Swords, okay? So this person, there's been a lot of limiting beliefs, maybe projection at one another, trust issues, suspicion that causes coldness or erratic behavior, Knight of Swords. But this person wants to break free from that and wants to move things in a more positive direction with communication and honesty and truth. Okay, Page of Cups in the reverse. Not really trusting the love to date, okay? And that's Page of Cups in the reverse is when the love feels insincere. So if this person feels that way about you, Libra, again, I'm not blaming and shaming Libra. I'm just showing you like that might be their perspective and it's a projection. And again, it also doesn't matter. Like if you go away and affirm we have the most loving, trusting connection, la, 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 the coaches will teach you how to do it. Sammy Ingram, Dylan James, Kim Velez, all of them, they're going to explain it to you. But it could be that there's been lots of trust issues. Some of you, there's children in the mix here, okay? Maybe there's old stuff that didn't work out, old betrayal, right? Maybe you have that too, Libra, and that's why you've selected version of person that is manifesting in a particular way. Maybe it's activating your trust issues, but genuinely on this timeline, this person wants to move things along. There's romance, there's opportunity to move forward in a more positive direction. Pisces energy, Virgo, Gemini energy, Cancer energy. Yeah. Okay, Libra, communication, maybe conflict resolution. This does have the potential to go a little erratic and harsh, so I would just be mindful of that for those of you that want this. no one to change but self, okay? So the power is in your hands. If you make an assumption that this person is like this and they're like that, and then they're erratic or whatever, then unfortunately you can have the same experience. So I'm just pointing this out for those of you that actually do want to get more of what you actually want. Knight of Cups is on the bottom of the deck, Libra. Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. Romance, genuine emotion. How do you feel about this person? And you've got Eight of Swords as I split the deck. So like I said, Libra, it could be that you both are sort of a little trapped by some limiting beliefs, self-concept issues, right? So by shifting your self-concept, which is your state of consciousness, who you are being, say you're the version of self that knows that you can trust, that you're loved, that this person loves you, that you're open with one another, all that kind of stuff. Well, that's what version you're selecting, what will manifest into your physical, okay? For some of you, Libra, I just saw Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You feel like this person's not been cooperating or not been on the same page. But we've got the Empress card. That's you, Libra. King of Wands in the reverse. Part of you wants to nurture and grow the connection. Part of you, King of Wands in the reverse, might feel like this person is not showing up. I just looked up, it was 11:11 on the recording. This person not showing up, nurturing the connection. I mean, Empress card is about being the wife, the mother, you know, expansion, growth. If there's like a mirror thing where this person's suspicious, maybe they have been married or in something before, or maybe you have, or both of you, and there is like a bit of a projection there of fear of being hurt or betrayal or something. Yeah, fear of being hurt or betrayal. Seven of Swords, trust issues. So you feel like you're not sure if you can trust. This can be avoidance. Maybe you feel like this person comes across as a bit avoidant. I said to you, maybe they feel like you come across as cold. So again, not blaming Libra, guys. I hate when I get those comments, all right? I'm just trying to empower you, because imagine if you selected a version of you that could trust and made new assumptions, then the energy would shift in a certain type of way, or you would get the version that confirms what you believe. Two of Swords, you feel stuck. Maybe you're also not too sure, Libra. I mean, Two of Swords is indecision. Nine of Swords in the reverse. You both have it. So there's been stress and anxiety. This is a lot to do with the mind, Libra. These are all swords. That's why I'm saying to you, if your thoughts create your reality, if you wait for this person, the mirror, to change, your circumstances don't necessarily change, or because you're filtering everything from your state of consciousness, which is your perception, right? And your assumptions. So if you wait for this person to change, instead of changing what's going on with your thoughts, then it's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy all the time, and that's when we get frustrated and we get fed up. Right now, you're not entirely trusting this person and you're a bit stuck, and that could be because you're stuck with old fears. Chariot card, you both have Chariot. There's a lot of cross cards here. Chariot card. You want to move things along in a positive direction. You want to come unstuck. Maybe you feel like this person is coming across as indecisive, or maybe you're indecisive. Okay, and then Eight of Cups is in the reverse. So, you know, if you've had disconnect, this is the return. I'm seeing a lot of you, there's like movement with you and this person now in June. Why do we have the Two of Swords? Okay, there's the Hierophant card in the reverse, and then the Four of Wands and the Five of Wands. There's been tension and conflict maybe around settling down, house and home, marriage. Like for some of you, there might be disagreements about that, like about stability or the way forward. Like, are you on the same page? Because we've got Hierophant card here, but it's in the reverse. So this is about religion, culture, values. Do you value the same thing? Do you want the same thing? For some of you, the tension is coming from there's been breakdowns of commitments before, and it's keeping this connection stuck, right? Because of fear, tension, outside energies, if like there's still exes in the mix or children or something like that. Or maybe you're not sure if this is what you want for the long term, Libra, which is also okay. You'll know better if you make more positive assumptions about self and that you can have what you want. You can have anything you want, Libra, anyway. So, but what are you feeling towards this person? We've got Taurus energy with the Hierophant card. Nine of Pentacles. Maybe you don't know if you want to be independent or single or committed. Maybe that's the sticking point, or maybe they are not showing up yet like fully committed. They think there's unfulfilled potential, but there's been a very defensive energy, or there's been fears that are being triggered here and anxieties that you both have. So Libra, if you want someone to commit to you, you absolutely can use law of assumption and say, no, they're committed to me, they want me, we're in a relationship, just so you know. So this is all just like circumstances that don't matter. So the coaches will show you how to do that. But Six of Swords in the reverse. Okay, you're not ready to move on, Libra, but there has been a conflict or a tension, and maybe some of you are just very focused on your work, or maybe you feel this person's very self-focused and not showing up very committed. I mean, work is coming up a lot, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, but also maybe you feel like you want to put effort into the situation. It's somewhere between you feeling stuck, indecisive, you want to put effort into the situation, or do you want to put effort into you? Or maybe you feel this person is seeming that way. 9 of Wands, there's a wound between the two of you, like I said, because I do think that there has been something erratic happened, like 7 of Swords in the reverse is a caught out kind of an energy and an argument, okay? So there's a lot of trust issues. And then King of Swords, you both have. So this is the truth seeker. There's conversation, opportunity to move things in a more positive direction, but there is a wall between the two of you a little bit, and a wound that's keeping things stuck. And then the Knight of Pentacles, keeping things stuck, literally, Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse. So like, I see movement, but in terms of building something for the long term, there's questions around that. Now, this person sees unfulfilled potential, but there's also some fear and suspicion between the two of you, and this is like a stalemate. So what does Libra really want here? It's a bit confusing, Libra. Queen of Swords, King and Queen of Swords. You want this, you want honesty, truth, fairness, to get on the same page as this person, okay? This person has King of Swords, looks like they also want to have a conversation, get on the same page, and you want to come out of heartbreak or hurt feelings. But you're also a bit indecisive if this is what you want. So Libra, I don't know. I mean, it's at a 2 of Wands. I would say you need to decide what you want. The outside will conform. If you don't want this, that's also fine. For those of you that just wanted to know what's up with this person, and then that's what's up. Or if for those of you, this person is on your mind and you want to potentially have this differently and you want a commitment with this person, you can have that. You actually can have anything you want. I think that the confusion, indecision, trust issues, all of that, there's a lot of cross cards here. So this person is a mirror. You are mirroring one another, fears and insecurities, etc. However, everyone is a mirror, just like strong connections can be a very strong mirror, okay? But this person still must shift and conform depending on what you're choosing. So what does this person want now? Or rather, let's get an idea of what's going on. Yes, soul contract. I was just talking about that. Soulmates, partnership, spiritual union. Why do we have all these trust issues? I don't know. Intimacy, chemistry, missing you. Okay, silent treatment, cut off communication. There's a little bit of this defensiveness between the two of you. Liar, deception, avoidance. Okay, there's trust issues. For some of you, things came to light, or there's a lot of this, the avoidance, all right, which I did point out, 7 of Swords, the avoidance has caused erratic reactions with one another and assumptions about being cheated on. For some of you, that's like the history. Maybe you both have trust issues. Maybe you've both been cheated on or lied to in some way, and now this is playing out in this dynamic, assumptions. Or, like I said, Libra, I mean, for some of you, this is a thing. This is what's happened. It's caused betrayal. On the other hand, Libra, for those of you that want this still, which does happen, people say, oh, we had this and this is what played out, but I still want them. I invite you guys to look into the law, okay? Take back your power and say, this is played out as a reflection of my state, and I can select a new version, okay? There's a lot of trust issues here, avoidance, and then there was fed up, walking away, cutting ties, but then sick and tired of cycles. So, but then there's passion, missing you, chemistry, hurting, crying, depressed, pain, and sorrow. What does this person want with Libra? Oh my gosh, stalking, unknown numbers, 1111, twin flame. Look, I wasn't getting much about stalking between the two of you. Maybe there's outside energies that are in the mix that are like stalking or interfering in some kind of a way. Maybe there's a history, Libra, of unhealthy relationships, and now there's a lot of these assumptions that are being projected at one another. I don't know, that's weird. Twin flame, runner chaser, divine timing. Okay, so the runner chaser thing, avoidance, anxious, then it could be that this goes back and forth, right? Like between someone being very fearful, avoidant, standoffish, then the other one responding, and it could be tit for tat. It says stubborn, bossy, inflexible. That's the stalemate energy, guys. So if you feel like this person has been inflexible or stubborn or bossy, again, you don't need to react to them and get up, try to force the mirror to change. I'm giving you the secret sauce that you absolutely can get a different version. If you stay anchored into the old version of the connection and the person, which essentially you have selected from the state of consciousness that you are in or were in when you connected, well, you may go round and round, right? You can have that person change. You do it with your mind, okay? The coaches will teach you how to do that. That's for those of you that want to. Yeah, there's pain. This person wants to get out of pain. They are missing you, passion. There's been no contact, or there's maybe some games like silent treatment, fed up, but then, soul contract, fears around deception, sick and tired of cycles. You both have Chariot cards, so it's like move forward in a more positive direction or maybe move on, because the Two of Wands is here. So it can go that way or that way. Libra, you take the power back and you make a decision what you want. Okay? Let's get a card. Wedding. This situation involves marriage, reconciliation. Okay, some of you, there's been marriage before that's fallen apart, and I explained how that's playing into the situation. For some of you, someone is still married and there is a double life situation, guys. I mean, very small portion of you, but that's in another relationship. I really didn't get that for most of you. But the Four of Wands, there's potential maybe here for a relationship, a marriage, okay? Reconciliation, reconciling issues. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Chariot card, maybe there's opportunity to take a trip or go on a holiday. Engagement. So for those of you where there has been marriage, it's like resolving the issues from the past, and now you both can actually have a commitment and move on in a better direction. And for those of you that, express your love, release your ex. There's something about exes. So it's like, I feel like there's been projection, suspicion, and exes, like at least the dynamic that was experienced with exes now causing a lot of suspicion between the two of you. Lying, suspicion of lying, deception. Or for some of you, this is an ex and you just want to move things in a better direction, like integrate the pain, like get over the pain and move forward in another direction. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, Libra. This is very weird for me, this read. Sorry. But anyway, there's opportunity here to do either. That's the Two of Wands. There's a crossroads energy here. It's also like leave behind the past altogether, the past between you or the past you've had with other relationships, and move forward in a better direction, or maybe just move on. Okay, Libra, I hope that resonated for you, and if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please, and I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.